Hi friends, welcome to Radhika's Teaching. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe. Please tap on bell button and get my notifications. Children, today we are going to discuss about the chapter is Rain and Rivers. Okay, this is taken from the 7th class. This is the part 3 of the chapter. Okay, rainfall. Okay, rainfall we measured by the instrument known as the rain gauge. Okay, rainfall measured by an instrument is known as rain gauge. We use the rain gauge to measure the rainfall. Okay, the amount of rainfall of unit area is measured in centimeters. Rainfall is measured in centimeters. Okay, how do we measure the rainfall? Okay, how do we measure the amount of rainfall? Okay, make your own rain gauge. Make your own rain gauge. How do you prepare your own rain gauge? You have to take items, bottle and cutter and scale. Bottle, cutter and scale. Okay, look at the picture. Like that you have to cut the top of the bottle, and the top of the bottle and the bottom of the bottle has the same circumference. Okay, both the bottle, okay, top of the bottle and the bottom of the bottle has the same circumference. Okay, and third one is the turn down. Okay, turn down the bottle up down like this, and you fix it into the bottle. Okay, next you have to fix with the sand and water. Okay, fill the water into the sand and water till the mark 0. After that, this bottle keep into the open place, and you have to measure the water level. Okay, have to measure the water level with the scale. Leave the water bottle in the open place for few days. This way you have to know about the how much it rain in a week or a month. When it rains, the water level rises in the water bottle, and you have to measure the height of the water level in the water bottle. Okay, height of the water level you have to measure with the scale. Okay, in the help of the scale, and you will know the how much rainfall. Okay, you have to know about the rainfall in centimeters and your area. Okay, of rivers. What happens to the water falls on the earth? What happens? Some of the water percolates by the soil, and some of it flow on the earth surface. Okay, and rest of the water becomes water vapor and mix with the air. Okay, some of water percolates by soil. Okay, some of water flow on the earth surface, and next rest of the water becomes water vapor and mix with the air. Children, okay, flow of rivers. What happens to the water falls on the earth surface? Some of the water percolates by the soil, and some of water flow on the earth. Okay, and this rest of the water becomes water vapor and mix with the air. Okay, the water flows in small streams from the mountain slopes in during rainy season. Okay. These streams dry up after some time. Okay. The water also cuts into channels. This water also cuts into channels on the mountains. Okay. The water is flows. Okay. The water is flows in small streams. Small streams from the mountain slopes during a rainy season. These streams dry up. These streams dry up after some time. This water also cuts into channels. Okay, cuts into channels on the mountains. Cuts into channels on the mountains. When it rains again, okay, the water flows on the same channels. That's why form the river valleys and the river courses. Okay, that's why form the river valleys and the river courses. River valleys and river courses. How do they form river valleys and the river courses? Okay, when it rains again and the water flows on the same channels, and this forms into the river valleys and the river courses. A river, okay, transformation of stream into a broader river. Okay, a river usually starts as a thin stream. Okay, it was starts as a thin stream. After this thin stream, bigger and broader, it will be bigger and broader. Bigger and broader, and these small rivers and the streams, okay, small rivers and streams join into the river. These are known as the tributaries. What are the tributaries? Tributaries means the small rivers and the streams joining into the river is known as the tributaries. Small rivers and streams joining into the large river. Joining into the large river is known as the tributaries. This river will be bigger and broader, and it flows slowly, and it deposits the silt and sand, and it has carries on its bed and the banks. That's why in this process plains are formed. Okay, how do the plains are formed? This bigger and broader river flows slowly, and it deposits the silt and sand, and it has carries on its bed and banks. In this process form the plains. As it near the sea, okay, speed of water decreases and not able to carry the silt and sand, okay, and deposits them on its own course. Okay, the river near the sea on that time, okay, the rivers, okay, flow, the speed of the water level is decreased. That means flow slowly. Speed of water level decreases and not able to carry silt and sand. Not able to carry silt and sand. Not able to carry the silt and sand, and deposits them on its own course. Deposits on its own course. Okay, when it flood again, the water comes they have to cut into new channels to reach the sea. Towards end of its journey to the sea, the river forms a delta. Okay, how do they form a delta? Okay, when it flood water comes again, they have to cut into new channels to reach the sea towards end of its journey to the sea and forms a delta. Okay, and the forms a delta. Krishna and Godavari rivers formed deltas in the eastern coast. Okay, Krishna and Godavari rivers form deltas in the eastern coast. Delta in eastern coast. Okay. The Krishna and Godavari rivers have the water throughout the year. Okay, and the Krishna and Godavari starts from the Western Ghats. Krishna and Godavari starts from the Western Ghats, which receives heavy rainfall. That's way the heavy rainfall. That's way it percolates by the soil and flow into the river. Krishna and Godavari river starts from the Western Ghats, okay, which receives the heavy rainfall. That's way that water percolates by the soil and flows into the water. Okay, and another hand is the Manji, okay, Dindi and Manjira and Musi, these rivers, okay, these started from the dry regions. These Musi and Dindi and Manjira, these rivers started from dry regions, okay, fed by scanty rainfall. Okay, and Eastern Ghats. Okay, there is a normal rainfall in the Eastern Ghats. Normal rainfall. Okay, Western Ghats are the heavy rainfall. There is a normal rainfall in the Eastern Ghats. That's why these rivers dry up in the non-rainy season. Children, this is our today's topic. Remaining lesson will be discussed in the next session. Thank you, children.